Hello boaters, welcome to Narrowboat Journeys. We're on the Llangollen canal and currently just on the western side of Whitchurch. I'm heading towards Bridge 33, which is a lift bridge, and you can see it just up ahead. Just before we get there, there's a winding hole. And in this video I'm going to continue on down the Llangollen canal as far as Whixall and the Priest branch. These lift bridges are a bit of a nuisance if you're boating on your own. They're quite awkward and slow to operate and can be greatly complicated or aided by other boaters turning up. In this video we've got 4 of these lift bridges to go through, but once we're through them there aren't any more for quite a long while. These lift bridges are all hydraulically operated, so you have to wind them up manually with a windlass. Now I've speeded this next bit up a bit because, trust me, it was about 31 turns to wind this bridge fully up. Quite hard work. Well, that's that one done. Off we go again. So now we boat past quite a few moored boats, and yes, that's another lift bridge up ahead. So that's the second lift bridge of the day completed. We've got a few more moored boats here, but after that I think the canal gets really beautiful. This is one of my favourite parts of this canal. It goes through a very sparsely populated, very rural stretch of canal, and it's lots of places you could stop on the way should you want to. I thought it was really lovely down here. For most of this trip I'm boating through some very rural and peaceful canal, and it would be so easy to edit that out, but I won't. I want to show you as much of it as I can. There may not be much to say in terms of commentary, but it's important that you see all these in-between bits. They're very important and they shouldn't be left out. I thought this particular spot was very nice indeed. I'd cycled down here a day or two before, and in the evening the cows in the field come down to the canal's edge to drink, and I thought I just wanted to stop here. So I stopped here overnight and then carried on the next day, and sure enough the cows did actually come down to have a drink in the evening. Unfortunately, the weather the next morning wasn't quite so nice, but carry on all the same. We're well away from any busy roads now, and it's really quiet and peaceful down here. Bridge 39 here is a disused railway bridge. Bridge 40 here is a road bridge. It's a very quiet country lane. If you've got a bike, you can cycle to Whitchurch. It's not that far. You just head left. Oh dear, it's starting to rain a little bit. That's Bridge 42, it's another lift bridge up ahead. Again, it's a very quiet country lane, so you won't get much in the way of traffic here. Just on the other side of this bridge there's a winding hole.
This is really hard work. And it's raining. Yeah.
I'm rapidly going off lift bridges. That's Bridge 43 up ahead, and that's Platt Lane Bridge. And my old guidebook says that there's a canal side pub right next to it, but if you look at the metal piling here, they're covered in weeds. No boats stop here, it's quite obvious to see that. So I reckoned in advance that the pub had closed down, and I was right. Unfortunately, that means there's nothing really of interest for the boater here anymore. The towpath is over to the right, but on the left there's like a quiet country lane that runs alongside the canal for quite a long way. Don't ask me what that thing is for. Some sort of floating pontoon. Perhaps the fishermen use it, I don't know. And here's the last lift bridge of the day. This is Bridge 45, Morris's lift bridge. Now when I was here 20 years ago, on the right side of the canal there was what looked like some sort of old scrapyard or a breaker's yard or something like that, and there was an amazing amount of like small lorries crossing this bridge, and it was really quite busy here. But that's all closed down now and it's all gone. And again, over to the right of this, all there is like a little visitors car park for Whixall Moss, I think it's just a single house, so there'll be very few cars going across here. One thing I did notice boating along this canal is that in many places the metal piling is old, and at the waterline it's very badly rusted. So here are the CRT replacing sections of it. Did you notice the Welsh accents? We're getting close now. And here we are, nearly at the end of the trip. This is Bridge 46, a little footbridge. If you turn left here, you go on down the Priest branch, which is only a short section of canal, and it ends in like a marina. There's 2 lift bridges on the way, and that's about it really. It's very quiet and peaceful down there. I didn't take my boat down because there didn't seem to be much point, and frankly I've had enough of lift bridges for a while. If you carry straight on, that's the Llangollen proper, so that's the way we'll be going. Visitor moorings there, and you could just about make out the first lift bridge. And I'm going to moor up just on the other side of that boat. If you're interested in astronomy, this part of the country has actually got some pretty dark skies. Unfortunately, I was a bit cloudy when I was around here, but apparently there's not much light pollution around, so you should get a good view of the night sky if there's no moon. This was a very nice place to moor up for a day or so. The metal piling along here is in a very bad state, so you may need to use mooring spikes instead of hooks or chains. So I think this will do for today. Thank you very much for watching. In the next video we'll be heading not quite as far as Ellesmere, but almost there. So tune in next time to Narrowboat Journeys, and I'll see you next time.
Which was first again? Whatever is happening.